Jesus is waiting to enter into your heart. Clap your hands. Jesus is waiting to enter into your heart. All you gotta do is let him in.
Good morning. I just want to take a minute to talk to y'all just for a minute. This is yours truly, Papa Jake, here again just to talk to y'all for a few minutes. Y'all know me. I'm Papa Jake, and I live in Newark, Delaware. Now I just want to talk about the church. Going to church. Some people don't go to church. Some people don't want to go to church, and some people can't go to church. But I'm talking about people that can go to church. You see, these so-called Christians and these deceivers and these false prophets have gone so far that it makes us wonder, makes me wonder, what is it all about? When it comes to serving God ain't like that. It ain't like it used to be. With all this new age religion going around, it's everywhere. People are just so deceived and misled these days. I don't know how some of the people believe some of this stuff that they believe in nowadays. People would rather go anywhere other than to the house of God in these evil days. And I question people who say they love God and can't be faithful. They go to the gym but can't be faithful to God. I don't care if you don't, I don't mind if you get upset, but I'm going to speak what I speak. I know people that say, listen, I go to work out 2 or 3 times a week, and they don't miss going to the gym. And it is sweating and pumping. I mean, they told me, give it to me, reach way down, lifting them weights and them using their physical strength in activities. But when it comes to serving the Lord, it looks like it's going to rain tonight. I better not go to Bible study. And I question people who say how much they love God, but can't never go through nothing to prove it. I know somebody might say, I ain't going to listen to this video he doing. But that's you. But I can let you know something. Your love is equal to your level of faithfulness. That's right. Your love is equal to your level of faithfulness. No, I'm not talking about people that absolutely can't be in church. I'm talking about the people that just won't go to church. I got to say it. They say I got to get up at 10 o'clock. Some of us don't even go to bed at 10:30 to 12 o'clock. I don't know about you, but some of us just go to bed early. And most of us will go home and find stuff to do. Are y'all with me so far? But we just got something in us to say, I gave God enough of my time this morning. I gave enough of my time to God on Sunday morning. And don't even know what the Bible says. Forsake not the assembly of yourselves together. More when you see the evil days approaching. When you see these evil days approaching, it's even more of a reason to go with the saints. And there you are looking at the news saying, Lord, that grown man done raped that little girl. This is such an evil day. Lord, they done killed all them kids at the school. This is such an evil day. Oh, Lord, they done overdosed and died on drugs. Oh, this is such an evil day. But the Lord said, when you see the evil days coming, that means you got to pick it up a notch and be at church when the church doors open, just hoping somebody going to be there. So you can enter them gates with thanksgiving and into them courts with praise. You got to be willing sometimes, even when your body is sick, to show up at the house of God. Just show up. Just show God how much you love him, because your love is equal to your level of faithfulness. And if you can't be faithful to God no more than one time a week, don't tell me how much you love him. Don't you tell nobody how much you love God. And you can't show up at church 2 hours out of a week. 2 hours out of 7 days. Well, I gotta work tomorrow. You know what? That is the world system. Don't tell me you're more faithful to your job than you is to your God. Sometimes we're more faithful to our job than we are to God. They tell us we got to be there at 6:30 in the morning. You don't have no problem with it. But you will show up because they told you to. But when it comes to things of God, we can take it or leave it, because our love for God is equal to our level of faithfulness. When you do stuff like that, it shows God that you trust him. You trust more in your job than you trust in him. And you go around talking about how much you love God when you don't even make an effort to go to church to serve him. Your love is equal to your level of faithfulness. Like I said, I'm not talking about people that can't get to church. I'm talking about people that just won't go to church. You might get lucky and see them in church on Easter or maybe on Christmas. So if you see them on Easter, you better say hi then, because you might not see them again until Christmas. And you constantly talk broadcasting how much you love God. Mark my words, he will ask you when you stand before him, why did you not assemble with the saints together? But let me tell you, however, there will be no good excuses. Jesus won't have no good excuse to give to God when you are fully capable and able to go to church. I'm talking about people that won't and don't go to church because they just won't. Then when they die, you got some nerve to be laying there in a casket with a smile or a smirk on your face while your family had to go out and find somebody's church that will allow you to lay in a casket in somebody's church. Your love for God is equal to your level of faithfulness. If you can't take 2 hours a week, 2 hours out of 7 days in a week to worship God with the saints and the children of God, don't go around bragging to people, telling them how much you love God. Think about it. You don't have to go to church to be saved. You don't have to go to church for salvation. But do what God would do. You want to be like Jesus, then be like Jesus. Since you love him so much, you must know his ways. Thank you, and God bless you. This is Papa J. See you next time.